You got the TT on the clothes.
Yeah.
Even your name, everything. I mean, looking fly as always.
You know what? I'm not going to lie. I missed that voice. I really did.
I missed you, Taylor.
I don't miss it. It's like it knocks me out of my chair half the time.
Martina.
I have to be ready for him to start talking.
Y'all can switch.
Come over. Come closer.
So good to see you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Doing fantastic. Played qualies and singles.
Yeah.
Then you play in doubles, the defending champ there. You're going to play mixed with Evan King.
Yep.
Tell us about it all.
You know, I'm just out here grinding. I feel like I say it every tournament. But no, I mean, I'm just enjoying, I just said, I was like, it's crazy how you can have firsts in your career. Like, the lady came up to me after I won my last round qualies match. She was like, do you know this is the first time you ever qualified for Wimbledon in your career? I was like, no, but okay, cool. So, I'm just enjoying this. And, this is a first for me coming back as, returning champion. And, we weren't seeded last year. Now we're seeded number 1. So just a different level, but I'm really enjoying it. And, now playing mixed with Evan, we've got close to a title. We didn't get it, but made the final at Roland Garros. But I think now it's going to be fun because we're a little bit more familiar with each other in our games. And he experienced the first for him as well of making a first time, Grand Slam final. So I think he knows that it's possible and we can take it.
How is it playing with Katarzyna? She's a great doubles player.
Yeah.
Who's the boss there? Is it you or her? That's what I
Don't
wanna
put
know.
me on the spot.
Is the Czech on the boss or the American?
No, I think we have a really good flow and dynamic with each other. And it's not one or the other. I think we really lean on each other for especially during times in the matches, we're able to speak and say, I'm not feeling this, or what do you think? I was serving and we were up in the game and I was like, you call the play. So sometimes she's able to lean on me and I'm leaning on her, and it's kind of a back and forth. So it's not really one or the other. But the best thing is that we're able to talk, and we really are able to kind of talk to each other throughout the match and kind of figure out what each other sees, and then we put it together. We were kind of problem solving today in the first set. They were both really, really solid from the baseline and really good serves. So, and the wind was tough today. So we were kind of tweaking and problem solving oh, I see this, I see that. And then we were able to come together and bring it all together in the second set. So I think that's what makes the best teams, to be able to gel. So, not one person trying to be the leader in charge, but, oppositely, when we were playing in our quarterfinal match in Roland Garros, we were down love 5 and we were just neither one of us talked to each other.
I saw that match.
We were just so quiet and just were all right, let's go, and we ended up coming back and winning the set. So it was just there are times where we have to go inward, and we're both very competitive and know how to bring that level out of ourselves. And then there are times when we have to lean on each other. So I think we have a good balance.
It's a good partnership right there.
Yeah.
It's all the time we have. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But that was a great answer.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
correct answer. Yeah.
I was telling Martina, I was just reading an article about your admiration for Martina. What is it about her as a player and a person that you look up to?
Okay, well, first off, when are we going to hit with the wooden rackets again?
Oh, right. We did that.
We did.
10 years ago.
It was 10 years ago. Oh my
and you're
God.
how did you play with this? I'm yeah, no, I forgot how difficult it was.
Oh my God. But
tricky.
I literally just was thinking about it. I was like, this is so cool because she's my tennis idol. And there were a lot of things that I connected when I was younger watching you play. First off, it was, okay, she's lefty, she's strong. I see the way she carries herself. She's kind of rough around the edges like me. She's not scared to go at him, she's not scared.
Yeah.
It's I'm not scared. I like that. And then, being lefty, she wore glasses, I wore glasses, it was just certain things when I was younger that I really just enjoyed watching, but just the way that she played and just commanded the court, that was my favorite. And also obviously just the way that she's covered the net and was just so good tactically and was able to put her opponents in positions that were uncomfortable and all the things.
That's what you try to do, right?
Exactly. It's an honor to be able to sit across from you and be able to do things that maybe we wouldn't have been able to do years ago. But this is fantastic and I love it. I mean, you guys have been able to watch me kind of grow up and be around for a lot of years. And so, I'm appreciative of the growth, but also being able to go back on YouTube and learn some things about how to play some grass court tennis.
So do you try to come in more on the grass?
Totally.
Yeah, a lot more serve and volley in the doubles than on the slower courts.
Yeah.
You can yeah.
I've served and volleyed more in the last 2 matches than I have the whole year. But it's definitely a thing that it aids, in the playing style. And the courts play so different than they did even last year. The courts,
in what way?
They're a lot more like skiddy and like the ball doesn't bounce as much. Sometimes I felt like the grass they slowed it down and wanted it to bounce a little bit higher for more rallies. This year, it seems like it's not the case. Like it's staying a lot lower and it takes a lot more to slices and, serving volleys or even like funky shots, and the ball is completely dead in the fore part of the court.
Right.
Completely dead. Like before it was like maybe, but it doesn't bounce. So
Perfect.
I know it's
Perfect for
great.
Slice, little neut volley.
Exactly. So been trying to work on those. I'm like, gotta bring the tricks out of the pockets for these, because even from the qualies courts, it was a lot different, and the practice courts are different than the match court. So it's a constant adjustment, and you can't really get like stuck, because each of them plays differently. So it's just like when I was playing qualies, some of the courts had the windscreen, so it would be a little bit more protected on the backsides, and then the other ones were completely open. So the ball's just whoosh. Right. So you just constantly have to adjust.
Yeah, grass is all about making adjustments constantly.
I was telling our producer, some players we have here, we have to guide them to greatness. With Taylor, she takes us to greatness.
Yes.
You're just the best. Congratulations on another win. We miss you. We love you. Keep it going.
I love you guys too. I gotta get my TC pin.
Nice threads, by the way.
Thank you.
I like your style.
Thanks.
Yeah,
but I can put my little TC pin right on the corner.
We love that.
I know you got. See, give me that one.